the coalition being built to ensure the defeat of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 is said to be looking at Plan B, because Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, is not shifting ground, and the coalition is looking towards Plan B option. And they are said, according to the Guardian newspaper, that they are looking at the possibility of El-Rufai Chibuike AMAECHI ticket. According to the Guardian, this is because Peter Obi and Atiku-Abubakar are said to have refused to shift ground. Atiku-Abubakar is insisting that he will contest. Peter Obi is also insisting that he will contest. And Peter Obi's matter is even more complicated, because according to the report, Peter Obi is insisting that he must run with Dr. Datti Baba-Ahmed as his running mate, the same way he did in 2023 when Datti Baba-Ahmed was his running mate. So Peter Obi is insisting on running and not be vice president to anybody. 2, he's insisting that he's not going to take any other vice presidential candidate if in the coalition except Dr. Datti Baba-Ahmed. There are those in the coalition who are looking at Peter Obi, El-Rufai ticket, but Peter Obi will not have none of that. So because of Peter Obi's alleged stand at this point in time, according to the Guardian, that is how the option B or Plan B now has emerged, and AMAECHI is now being touted as a possible candidate. But the Guardian story did not elaborate whether AMAECHI is running as the presidential, is going to run as the presidential candidate or as vice presidential candidate to El-Rufai, or El-Rufai will be the vice presidential candidate. There was no clarity on that yet. But what I can say is that any coalition that they are building without Peter Obi is dead on arrival. I have said it severally, and I keep on insisting it, because Peter Obi has the credibility, he has the capacity, he has the competency. So before you talk about displacing Tinubu, you have to bring out somebody who is better than him, somebody who is cleaner than him, somebody who has never been involved. EFCC had never arrested him. EFCC have never charged him. EFCC has no record of him being corrupt. If you want to talk about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all you have to do is go and read Obasanjo's book, My Watch, and look at what he wrote about Tinubu. There was a place in that book. Go and look for the book and read it. It's available where books are sold, in Amazon and elsewhere. Obasanjo said that Nuhu Ribadu brought the files of all the governors that were allegedly corrupt. And Obasanjo claimed and wrote in that book that Tinubu's own was the worst. It's in Obasanjo's book, My Watch. Now, with the clean record of Peter Obi, so if you want to remove Tinubu, you have to bring somebody who is squeaky clean. You can't bring people that a lot of people do not even have confidence in them. Anybody that have been in government for too long, look at the other day when AMAECHI said that he's hungry. Look at how Yusuf began to remind him how long he had been in government. But being in government is not a source of wealth. Peter Obi is somebody who has built wealth through private sector. So you can't say that he got his money through government. And anybody who gets money from government, who became rich through government, you know what that means in a developing country like Nigeria. So if you are looking for a break from the kind of politics that Tinubu and co represent, that Atiku and co represent, you have to build a coalition around Peter Obi. Somebody who is different, somebody who is squeaky clean, somebody who has knowledge, somebody who has capacity, and somebody who has proven that capacity. You have to be for Peter Obi. So the idea that AMAECHI can be able to help them unseat Tinubu, they are jokers. That's my interpretation. Because one, Peter Obi has shown that he has the number. Like somebody pointed out recently, Tanko Yunusa, who is the national coordinator of Obedient Movement. Peter Obi is the only candidate in Nigeria today that has a whole zone locked down for him. Even AMAECHI cannot lock down River State. Talk more of locking down South. But Peter Obi can lock down Southeast. And no other candidate ahead of 2027 election can lock down any geopolitical zone like Peter Obi. So that's to his credit. And that doesn't make him a regional champion. He is a national champion. He won in Lagos, don't forget. With a wide margin, he beat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He won in Nasarawa. He won in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. So he has a national spread. If not that his election, his numbers were allegedly drastically cut down by INEC, he would have been the one that is in the villa today. So he has the number. He has the organic support. He has contested without structure. And this election is going to be an election without structure. Why did I say this? The governors of PDP, they are all porting to APC. Even right now, before the election, you will see many of them, even if they didn't move to APC, you will see many of them declaring their support for Tinubu. So the election coming is not going to be based on structure. And when you are fighting for an election without structure, you need a candidate like Peter Obi to spearhead it, because he has shown that he has capacity to challenge those with structure and beat the hell out of them. That's what you need. AMAECHI cannot be able to beat anybody without structure. Atiku has shown that he cannot beat anybody without structure. Look at what happened. Look at his performance in the last election, where he had about 12 or 13 governors. Peter Obi, despite the cuttings that INEC did, they gave him 6.1 million votes. Gave Atiku, who had 13 governors by his side, over 30 senators, House of Reps members, you can't begin to count that, State House of Assemblies. Atiku-Abubakar could not be able to even win the whole of the North. Tinubu beat him in the North. It was because Tinubu was able to beat Atiku in the North. That was why Tinubu, INEC was able to get the numbers. Whether it was Tinubu that did it or INEC, but the INEC figure showed that Tinubu beat Atiku in the North. Because if Atiku had beaten Tinubu in the north, Tinubu would not be president. Because Tinubu was rejected by most states in southern Nigeria, including 2 states from southwest, his zone. So you can see. But Peter Obi had nobody, no local government chairman, no state house of assembly member, no senator, no rep, no governor, no nothing. And he won as many states as INEC will allow, indicating that if truly you want to ensure that Tinubu's bad governance is cut short and made a one-term administration, you can't look further than Peter Obi. And I salute Peter Obi for having the courage, if it is true, to tell them that he's going to run with Datti Baba-Ahmed. And Datti Baba-Ahmed has shown that he is somebody that has passion for nation building, has passion for Nigeria, somebody who can work with Peter Obi. And I don't see anything wrong with that. If truly they want a winning team, I think that Peter Obi, Datti Baba-Ahmed team is still the best team out there. And if that is why they don't want Peter Obi to spearhead it, fine and good. Peter Obi will go solo. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And we'll get the result that it will yield. But the important thing we are asking, and I think Nigeria should be demanding, is to ensure that the Electoral Act is amended in such a way as to reduce the capacity of INEC for mischief, so that everything will be well spelled out, that there is going to be electronic voting, electronic transmission of results. There will be nothing like manual results counting and declaration or coalition. All these things, when they are well spelled out. And then, as I keep on saying, the back end of INEC, there must be an amendment to the Constitution to allow political parties to appoint their own ICT people. Each political party will have 2 ICT officials that will work at the back end of INEC server, so that they, as the results are coming in, they are seeing it and they are putting it together, and not some few government people working in the INEC, but they are APC card carrying members inputting in the results and all that. That is important, because if you stop manual counting, there could be electronic manipulation. How do you stop electronic manipulation? We should have a system where the registered political parties will nominate ICT experts that within their ranks to be able to work with INEC at the back end and at their situation room, as the results are pouring in electronically from all over the country. They are seeing it in real time, and the whole world will be seeing it. All the parts of the country will be seeing it. As long as you are connected to the internet, you'll be seeing it. And those ICT people will be there in INEC as the agents of their parties to ensure that there will be no electronic manipulation. There will be no glitches. There will be no stories. And if that were to happen, I can bet it, I can put my bottom dollar that before 12 noon on election day, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be going back to Lagos. Nigerians will reject him, because this election coming is going to be a referendum on Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC and the Nigerian people. And I can tell you, the Nigerian people's verdict will be very fierce. It will be like a tornado that will sweep away the APC. That's my take. I don't know what to think about this latest information by The Guardian. There are sources at the coalition saying that they want to jettison Peter Obi for AMAECHI and El-RUFAI ticket. What do you think about this? What is your position? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.